All right, so I just got back in from work. I started the second half of the print this morning, and when I got home, because I was of course trying to hurry to get to work, you know, but it looks like the printer kind of messed up a little bit on me, but I might be able to still use it. We could try. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. It kind of raised up off the table, and so I got a flat spot, but I might still try to use it because it's still flat up here. Everything on the where the two halves meet, if they go together, that's the question. So what we got to look for is if A and B go together, right? So print did not work out well, and it came off the table, the heat pad, whatever you want to call it. It works. Well, it goes together. As far as, I guess we'll find out if it'll hold the plastic. I wonder if we have to put a clamp on there. How hard is that to pull apart? Oh, that's pretty tough. All right, cool. Man, we might have something. And if this doesn't work, I do have, and I'll dig it out here in a second, I do have the other kit, that the actual kit that I bought. It came with one little, we'll probably do both. All right, I found it. It took me a second because I got so much crap in the way of everything. But I did find plastic material that smells kind of funky. That one's opened up a little bit. This one's also opened up a little bit. Kind of juicy, full of sparkles. It's got a weird smell, unique smell to them. Destructions, because I don't know if we're gonna destruct it or construct. All right, some more of this. I got a little tube. Question is, does it fit that? This is the little mold that I got here. Here, I found it. So when I bought the kit, it came with a mold, and it's got like just a small little creature bait of some sort. Looks about the same size hole. How much of a win? And the cool thing I got is also, we went to our storage shed, storage unit, pulled up, and they had a microwave sitting outside. So I took it. It looked like it was from an old dorm room or something like that, some kid. But we'll use that one instead of using my wife's kitchen microwave. I'm gonna put something on top of this table to cover it. I got just a small little model making rubber kit. We'll see if that's gonna protect this table or not. We'll give it a shot. You ready to make some plastics? I'm kind of ready. So this is the little microwave that I found here. See if I can't get y'all to see this thing. It's a nice little microwave to do what we're gonna do. So let's give this a shot. The other day when that first video that I was making, I said that I bought this kit a long time ago and I haven't used it in a while. Well, this is very, very true. And evidently I opened this package a little bit. As you can see, it's still kind of juicy, if you want to call it juicy. The oils and stuff are leaked through, and now my paper's like almost translucent. You could see right through it just about. So anyways, I'm gonna take a second and try to read, because it's two-sided and being it's kind of difficult to read. All right, it didn't seem too hard. I think it's going to be simple actually. So just have to heat it. It says to heat it 30 seconds at a time, stirring between each until you get to a water type syrup, and then you can put it into the mold. I'm gonna gather up the rest of the stuff that I want. I'm probably gonna grab a clamp. I have an F clamp here that I'll just put across here just to hold it while I'm really impressed that even though that thing kind of went south, that print went south on me, it looks pretty good. It fits together good. Hats off to the guy that made this design. Anyway, give me a second, we'll get all the stuff needed. All right, so I don't know how much plastic I actually need per mold. So I know these are going to be little small ones here, and then this one's, of course, it's not small either. It's a single. There's no telling what I purchased. This is, again, it's been a very long time, and I'm just like everybody else. I see these cool little videos on YouTube, and I try to do them. And I never did this, so we're going to try to do it now. So we're going to start with this. Move this out the way. Make sure I can open this. I've never even really tried to use this. And is there a 30-second button? Oh yeah, of course there is. I'm just going to cut one little square, see what that gets us. I don't know how messy this is going to be. I can only assume it's going to be real messy. But that's our first little piece. Put that in like so. Close it, 30 seconds. All right, after the first 30 seconds, let's see if we can, yeah, it still looks Oh, the bottom kind of juiced out on me. The bottom got a little juicy, melting. I found an old shish kebab that I'm gonna use to stir with. Let's do another 30. See what happens. All right, that's the second 30, so that's 60 seconds. The Pyrex handle is getting a little warm. It's definitely got a funky melting plastic smell. It's not fun. But then again, I didn't think it was gonna smell like potpourri. This is microwave safe, right? Pyrex microwave safe? I think so. Let's see what kind of mess we'll get into. Another 30 seconds. I wonder if you can just pour it. I mean, we do have the syringe. It fits in there fairly well. I probably should use that clamp for this too. So I'm gonna try to do this one first because I paid for it. All right, where are we at? Oh, it's getting kind of funky, but to be honest with you, I probably should have did 2 little squares here. It's definitely got a funky smell to it, so that's a good thing. Oh, we got soup. It's hot as sin in there, but we got soup, just almost a little lump. That's soup. Cool. All right. I don't know how long you're supposed to let this thing cool after we do this. We're gonna give it a shot here. I don't think I need too much pressure, just enough to hold it together. And I guess I slurp it up into this as it did fairly well. Stick that in there. We gotta push. Well, that started coming out, so I'm wondering if that's all she wrote. That's all I needed. I'll get the rest. Oh no. Well, that happened. So great stuff about it is the stuff that you make, and I guess we could let it dry and peel it and put it back in there. You could use old lures, right? All the old lures that are getting torn up. I think you could take those, melt them down, and remake new ones, and it might work. So we're gonna let that sit for a minute. But I got a mistake here. Let me show you. So as I was taking the rest of it out, I pushed that a little too hard, and the nozzle fell in there. So I don't know what it's going to take to clean that out properly, but I do know this right now, it's probably way too hot to touch. Let's see what we could do to get that out of there. Well, the piece that kind of skeeted out to the side, spewed out, I guess, is I was able to get it off the mat, and it seems about the same. Well, just a little bit soft, still not 100%. Maybe I'll wait another few minutes. We'll take that thing out of there. As far as that little piece, let me see if I can't scoop it out. Wonder why that happened. And how do I prevent that from not happening again? Yep, that's still pretty hot. Liquid hot magma. I was able to get it out of there. Kind of looks like a booger. Again, I'm gonna let that cool off a little bit. Probably put another block, 2 blocks this time. And try to fill up 4 of these, so maybe 2 blocks. Let's see what happens. All right, so I don't feel any heat retaining inside of there now. That's where it kind of leaked out a little bit when I was pushing it through. So I guess we're gonna try pull it apart. If it messes up, we just remelt it, right? And try again. It says that you'll have to most likely have to clean. Oh my goodness. How cool is that? That looks, for my first time, got a little bit of spot that's kind of not the best, but in fairness, for my first time, it came out pretty good. That's cool. I can see why people would think this is, look at that. It peels right out of there. And I should probably let it cool a little bit more because that's so thin. I'll be honest with you, that's real thin. I wouldn't know how long that would last in the water. But check that out. We'll cut it, clean it up a little bit, and we got a bait. We got a lure. How exciting is that? That is so cool. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, well, let's try the one that we 3D printed. All right, so this time, like I said, I think I'm gonna cut a couple, like 3. So the rest that's in here now, I'm gonna take the rest that's in here now and then put more and see how far that gets us. I don't want to waste too much, but I guess you don't really waste it because it just turns back into this pre-made plastic here. I'm sure they have it where you could, I mean, they got guys that do some crazy stuff with lures, different colors, and I'm just trying to have fun with it. Anyway, "30 seconds at a time." All right, well, while that is in the microwave cooking, we're gonna put this clamp on there and tighten it up just a bit to help hold it in place. I'm more anxious to do this one, not just because we printed it. It didn't really print well. You can still see where it kind of went off center just a little bit there. And look down the barrel, it doesn't look, but this part is what sealed my attention. It's sealed pretty good. I do see a crack. I probably should get 2 F-clamps, but maybe I could center it, because I don't think I have another F-clamp here. So we'll put that rascal in the middle, and whatever leaks out, I guess it just leaks out, and we'll trim it as it needs to be, right? So while that's doing, we'll probably clean up this one here in a second. That's pretty damn cool, though. All right, so that's not ready. All right, this is the 3rd time. It's almost melted, as you can kind of see here. I got a little bit more to go. So we're gonna give it a stir. I'll probably have to do it 2 more times, maybe more than that. This is a pretty big chunk still. Back in it goes. This has been a pretty fun project so far. Like, if it wasn't for me starting this little channel, I'm kind of thankful. I probably wouldn't have done this yet, but it's just another one of my silly ideas that I like to try to do. Again, those little claws are like paper thin. I don't think they would last at all. I mean, it tears pretty easy, but who says it can't catch anything? Yeah, it's almost ready. This one is almost ready. We're getting there. I say one more time. Probably wouldn't need the full 30, but we're going to give it a shot here. So 2 things I'm kind of questioned about is that's like 300 something degrees there about, right? So how much will the plastic melt? That's the question. This might be a fail. I just thought about this. All right. We're going to try to do this again. Hopefully we won't make it fall apart. Maybe we'll just try to do 1 right now. Nope, I'm going all in. I'm going all in. We're going to go try to do all 3, all 4. Thing is, I don't know when it's considered full or not. Ah, that's hot. They weren't kidding. They said that rascal's going to be hot. It started cooling off in the tube. Seems easy enough to clean though. After it's dried, it just peels right off. So, all right, we got, hopefully I don't miss anything, but I got it all poured in there. It's not dry yet, so we'll let that sit, see what happens. Looks kind of, all right. Look at that, kind of, sort of. So you know what I didn't do, and I probably should have, put some kind of releasing agent on here, but I think I have at least one good one if it comes out. Check him out. That's not bad. Actually, that looks pretty good. Let me clean this off. Put that in the pile to reuse. And check this out. I fixed the tail a little bit. Check it out. Look at that. Not too bad, really. I think it looks good. Kind of proud of it. Look at that. You can see how clear. I think it lost me there for a second. So yeah, it looks really, really good. If we could get the other ones out of there. They actually turned out a little bit better than I expected. The detail's really, really good. It's kind of a mess if you look at it for a 3D print. Of course, I'm gonna have to do a lot of cleanup on some of these because it didn't sandwich all together. If I use 2 F-clamps, I think we'll have a better closure, and I will use like a release agent. Maybe sometime this weekend, I'll do a couple more, see how good we can get, see if it turns out a little bit better. But, you know what? Just by pulling it apart a little bit, that is fishable. So I think I'll print a couple more of these and we could go fishing with it. I don't think we'll be able to fish tomorrow. Tomorrow, we'll go, I got a little job to do. We're gonna to my shop and we'll do a little bit of work, and then if there's time after we do that, we might go find a local pond just to toss it or something like that if we have time. If not, stick around because we'll give it a try. Well, that's it for this one. See you on the next one. Thanks for hanging out.